Hello everyone, welcome back to another Taekook FF. This is going to be a short FF, but there is going to be 5 part of it. I hope you will love it. Episode 1. Where are you going, Mr. John? Jungkook, who had just stepped out of his bedroom, turned as soon as he heard his name called. He looked at his elder brother who was walking towards him. Jungkook, I'm bored, Yoongi, bored? Then where are you going? Jungkook, I want to have some fun on the outside. Yoongi, wanna have fun? Or Jungkook, yes, I'm sick of the blood that we always had. I'm going to find another sweet spot on the outside, so excuse me. Jungkook then stepped out from Yoongi, who was looking at him. Yoongi, stop, cook. Jungkook, what, Young? Yoongi, yesterday Jin went to look for blood at the hospital and he said that he made sweet blood there. You can go to the kitchen now because the blood is already prepared on the table. Jungkook, I sure it's sweet enough, Young. You already said something like this, but then the blood is not sweet at all. Yoongi, I don't know because the blood is especially for you, so I haven't tasted it. Mr. John, Jungkook, especially for me. You never use this word. It seems like the blood is really special. Yoongi, I can't say anything for now. Just go and taste it for yourself. Jungkook, okay? Without wasting time, Jungkook walked away and walked towards the kitchen. Once he got there, he saw Chef Jin and his serve is in kitchen waiting for Jungkook. Jungkook approached the dining table and everyone gave way to him. Without wasting time, he then sat on the chair. Jungkook, especially for me. Jin, yes, Mr. Jan. Jungkook, do not disappoint me, Jin. You know me, Jin. Jungkook looked at the red blood that was in front of him at that time. He picked up the gold roasted bowl and he smelled the blood, causing his fangs to come out. Jungkook looked at Jin for a moment and Jin just lowered his face. Without wasting time, Jungkook then gulped down the red blood greedily. As soon as he drank it, he threw the golden bowl on the floor. Jungkook, special for me. The blood is tasteless. Jin, you said it was sweet, but not sweet at all. Jin, Mr. Jian, I smelled it last night before bringing it home, and I'm sure the blood is sweet. Jungkook, you just disappoint me, Jin, and you know me. I told you, right? Jin, Mr. Jian. Jungkook got up from a chair and walked over to Jin. His fangs seems to be getting longer and his nails are starting to come out. The red blood that was on the edge of his lips was then wiped from his hand. Jungkook looked sharply at Jin's face. His eyes turned red and all the subs there started to feel scared. Who is not afraid of Jungkook? He is the second child after Yoongi and the head vampire. He is strongest and vampire among them. Jungkook is always like that. If he find out that the blood especially prepared for him does not taste it, he will get angry and started attacking anyone without worrying about people around him. Jungkook raised his right hand as soon as he was in front of Assault. Jin could only lower his head. There was nothing he could do if Jungkook was in such a state. Jungkook looked at Jin's face while controlling his anger and not slap the other soul. Jungkook, I have told you not to disappoint me, Jin, but it seems like you just did it. Jin. Jungkook smirked as he looked at Jin's face. Then he placed his right hand on the other soul's right shoulder and began to bring his face closer to the soul. He brought his face closer to the soul's neck. Jin was looking at all of this, feeling guilty. Jungkook, I don't care if you are a vampire or not. I still want your blood, especially from yourself, Jin, as you have make a mistake and they will pay for it. Jin, Mr. Jian, please, I'm sorry, let them go. I wouldn't do it again. Jungkook, you wouldn't do it again, Jin. Jin, yes, Mr. Jian. Jungkook, you have said that word so many times, Jin. Now it's time for me to enjoy my food. I'm not gonna let you yourself go this time. Jungkook opened his mouth wide because he wanted to taste the blood of trembling salve in his right hand while looking at Jin's guilt face. Mr. Jian. The sound of a voice calling Jungkook's name made Jungkook turn around. He looked at Yoongi's face, which was looking at him. Yoongi is seen walking down the stairs and approached Jungkook. Jungkook knew Yoongi wanted to stop what he was doing, but Jungkook wasn't scared at all. Without waiting any longer, Jungkook returned to focus on the salt snake. Within seconds, Jungkook's hand began to touch the skin of the trembling male neck. Yoongi, stop, Mr. Jian. Jungkook, who was just about to start sucking male's soft snake, stopped it. He looked at Yoongi's face with a sharp look. Jungkook, what do you want from me? Yoongi, what do you want from him? Jungkook, blood? How can you ask this stupid question, Yoongi? You want blood from him and make your own cousin feel guilty? Jungkook, yes, so what? Jin has fell down so many times and how? Now I wouldn't let this heart go. Yoongi, how can you do this to Jin? He is your cousin, not your soul. Jungkook, remember that and put it in your mind that Namjoon wouldn't like you making Jin feel like this. Jungkook, I don't care. Yoongi, you don't care. Your brother, your cousin and his boyfriend, your best friend Namjoon, this all who take care of you since you were a kid and you didn't care for us. Are we yourself too? Answer me, Jungkook. Jungkook kept quiet. He didn't know what to answer once the question was brought out by his own brother. Jungkook couldn't deny the fact that Yoongi, Jin and Namjoon was the one who took care of him since childhood, and Yoongi was the one who loved him so much even though sometimes Jungkook fought against him. Yoongi walked to the Jungkook and he looked at his little brother's face. He looked into Jungkook's eyes. Yoongi, calm yourself down. Hide your fangs and claws right now, Jungkook. As Yoongi said, Jungkook started hiding his long fangs and claws. His eyes began to turn black again. He looked at Yoongi's face. Yoongi, look at Jungkook too. Yoongi, remember this, Jungkook. You can't hurt any of your relative. Jin is your cousin, not a soul, so please treat him well. You know that when a vampire tasted blood from their own relatives, they can ruin themselves. Put that on your mind, Jungkook. Jungkook, I'm not drinking Jin's blood, Hyung. It was the salve. Yoongi, I know, but I'm warning you, don't even think about drinking Jin's blood or Namjoon. You will drink alive. Jungkook, please excuse me. Where are you going, Jungkook? I told you before. Without wasting time, Jungkook then stepped away from Yoongi and Jin. Jungkook stepped out of the big place. He wanted to find human blood out there. Yoongi shook his head. As soon as he saw Jungkook's shadow, he started to disappear from his sight. Then Yoongi looked at Jin's face, and that was in front of him. He could see Jin's face was full of guilt, and he was looking so sad. Maybe that is the effect of Jungkook's behavior earlier. Yoongi, are you okay, Jin? Jin, I'm okay. Yoongi, where did you get that blood? Jin. Yoongi, answer me, Jin. Jin raised his head and looked at Yoongi's face. Jin, I did get the blood from hospital, but that was 2 days ago. I had to give him blood because I forgot to order ourselves to find new blood from him. And if I didn't give him this one, he would be getting weak. He even escaped dinner often, drinking often. Jin, I'm sorry, Yoongi. Yoongi, it's okay. Go treat your wound. I mean, the one you get from the bowl on your hand. Jin, okay. Without waiting any longer, Jin then stepped away, looking just. Yoongi just looked at Jin from afar. Yoongi asked, "Look at the blood spill on the floor by Jungkook earlier." Yoongi, I'm getting worried, Jungkook. If this happens again, your strength will be lost. You will be filled with weakness because you are not drinking blood lately. Jungkook's POV. Jungkook stepped into a hospital that was not far from his palace ground. The hospital is old hospital, but it is still operating as usual. The hospital is also close to the forest. Jungkook used to come to the old hospital every night to look for human blood. Sometimes he would take the hospital's blood supply and bring it home, and sometimes he would drink directly from human himself. Maybe people know that there have been many cases of disappearance in hospital, but never once have human been able to catch a vampire because the appearance of a vampire that resemble a human. Jungkook walked outside the hospital area as his eyes began to search for victims. It's 12 p.m. and all the workers and patients are probably sleeping. Jungkook walked towards the back of the hospital and he stopped when he saw a girl lying on the floor. Without wasting time, he then walked up to the girl. As the girl passed out, Jungkook came closer and guessed right. The girl has no pulse state. Maybe those actions, and what is the reason? Jungkook, whatever, I'm hungry right now. Without wasting time, Jungkook then lifted the girl's body and ran towards the bruises. Then he placed the girl's body on the grass. Jungkook licked his lips. It's time to drink. He hadn't drank anything since morning, and besides, Jin had let him down. Without waiting any longer, Jungkook then brought his face closer to the girl's neck. His fangs are starting to come out, and so his nails. His eyes changed color. Jungkook, it smells so sweet. Hey. Jungkook was shocked as soon as he heard someone's voice. Automatically, he hid his fangs and claws because he was worried if the person was human. Jungkook turned towards the back. He was shocked again when he saw the person. It's a vampire too. Jungkook, you are a vampire. The vampire stepped closer to Jungkook. His long fangs filled with red blood were also visible. His nails are long and black as precaution. Jungkook then re-extended his fangs and long nails. Jungkook, who are you? Bae. I'm Bae. Who are you? Jungkook, I'm John Jungkook. Bae. Mr. John, the strongest and rest vampire. Jungkook, you know me well. Babe, but that doesn't mean you can steal my food. Jungkook, what do you mean? Bae is getting closer and his nails are getting longer. Looks like he wants to attack Jungkook. Bae then lifted the girl's body using his right hand while his left hand pointing towards Jungkook. He looked sharply at Jungkook's face. Bae, she is mine. Jungkook, you are lying. I found her, so she is mine. Bae, you are wrong. I found her first. That's why she is dead. I want to find another one, so I left her there for a while without knowing there will be a thief. Jungkook, I'm not a thief. Jungkook approached Bae while looking at him sharply. Bae's cautions made him angry. Jungkook, you left her, so that means you didn't need her. give her back. Bae, I told you she's mine. Jungkook, are you trying to play with me? Bae, let's battle and see who will be the owner. Jungkook kept quiet. He did not give any answer. He did not dare to accept the challenge, but he knew that his strength at this time was weak. He had not tasted any blood since morning, and it was invisible that he would become weak and lack energy. It is certain that he will lose. Bae, why? Did Mr. Jian is afraid? Huh? He smiled. Jungkook who said, Bae, then let's start. Jungkook till put her down first. Bae, no, I'm not gonna put her down before we know who is the winner. Without wasting time, Jungkook then attacked Bae without giving any warning. Bae looked surprised as well. Bae responded to what Jungkook did. They were both against each other to get the girl. Jungkook attacked Bae very hard, but without realizing it, Bae has scratched his neck with his long legs. Jungkook, how dare you touch me? Jungkook is most obstinate. If anyone tries to touch and disfigured his handsome face. The angry Jungkook then attacked Bae, but Bae managed to avoid it. Bae kicked Jungkook, causing him to fall on the grass. Jungkook began to feel his energy drained away. He needs blood as soon as possible so he can get back to strength. Jungkook was just about to stand up and surprised as soon as he felt a sharp scratch from Bae. He didn't know where Bae attacked him from, but the scratch on his left side of neck was very bad. Bae black liquid began to flow. His energy is also getting weaker. Jungkook tries to get up but failed. Bae, who was his opponent, weak stared, then came closer and looked at Jungkook's face. Bae, what did just happen? Mr. Jian just got posted by normal vampire. You have become this weak because you haven't had blood, right, Jungkook? Bae, I knew it, Mr. Jian, because I'm a vampire too. It's okay, maybe she is really mine from the start. I have told you she is mine, Jungkook. Bae, goodbye, my lovely Mr. Jian. Without wasting time, Bae then flew, carrying the girl's body. Jungkook just looked at Bae with a look full of revenge. Jungkook tried to touch his neck. Bae was injured, but Bae's scratch earlier black filled his palm. Jungkook, heck. I heard a loud noise coming from the bruise. It was a human's voice. Without wasting time, Jungkook then got up and flew after towards the forest. He didn't want human to catch him. It was easy for human to catch him because he was weak at that time. Then he found a quiet area. Jungkook then stopped and he sat in a small hut. He leaned against the wooden wall as he endured the pain. Are you injured? Jungkook heard a small child voice behind him. As a precaution, he then hid his pants and gloves. Then he turned away. It looked like a little boy was looking at him. Jungkook, hey, little kid, what are you doing here at this time? Taehyung, I am searching for my father's medicine. Jungkook, come here, little one. Taehyung stepped closer to Jungkook. He sat next to Jungkook, but he kept his distance. As soon as he saw the scratch mark all over Jungkook's neck, the black color of the blood scared him even more. Jungkook realized that Taehyung is scared. Jungkook, it's nothing, little one, just a small injured. Taehyung, but your neck is full of blood. I think you need to be treated. Jungkook, Taehyung, come follow me. I will take care of your wound. Jungkook, are you sure? You didn't know me, but you still want to help me? Taehyung, Appa still said we need to help people. Indeed. Jungkook, really? Taehyung, yes. Without wasting time, Taehyung reaches for Jungkook's wrist. At that time, Jungkook was very surprised. The strong smell of Taehyung's blood startled him. That was not ordinary blood. Jungkook could smell that the blood in Taehyung's body was different from others. The blood is sweet and fragrant. How can this small one have such a sweet blood? It is not human. Jungkook just followed Taehyung's step until they arrive in front of a small wooden house. Taehyung let Jungkook sit on a chair outside the house. After a few minutes, Taehyung stepped out carrying some medicine. Taehyung sat next to Jungkook. Taehyung started treating Jungkook's wound. Jungkook, this is your house? Taehyung, yes. Jungkook, where are your parents? Taehyung, Emma died 2 years ago and Appa is on the inside. He is suffering from cancer. Jungkook, why didn't you send him to the hospital, huh? Taehyung, we are not rich like other people. We barely eat either. Actually, had just come from the hospital to steal some medicine to treat my father. Jungkook, you steal medicines? Taehyung, yes, I have no choice. If I didn't do it, Appa will die and I'm not going to let that happen. Jungkook, how old are you? Taehyung, I'm 9 years old. Jungkook is still young. After almost 15 minutes, Taehyung finally finished dressing Jungkook's wound. Taehyung looked at Jungkook's face and smiled sweetly. Taehyung, now it's done. Jungkook, thank you so much, little one. Taehyung, stop calling me little one. My name is Taehyung and Emma. Appa call me Tete. Jungkook, so little Tete. Taehyung, just call me anything. I don't care. Jungkook gave Taehyung a sweet smile. Suddenly he thought of something without saying anything. Jungkook gently pulled Taehyung's body and hugged him tightly. Jungkook focused on Taehyung's neck. He wanted Taehyung's blood so badly. He could sense that Taehyung's blood was not ordinary blood like other humans. Jungkook, once again, thank you, little Tete. Jungkook smiled. He bared his fangs and prepared to drink Taehyung's neck. Taehyung, you have such a warm hug. As soon as he heard Taehyung's voice, Jungkook immediately hid his fangs. He didn't expect that Taehyung said such a thing. He let go of his embrace and looked at Taehyung's face. Taehyung smiled at him. Taehyung, this is the first time someone hugged me after my mother died 2 years ago. Jungkook, not even your father? Taehyung, he barely moved. How can he hug me? Jungkook, you must be missing your Emma so much. Taehyung, little Taehyung. Taehyung looked at Jungkook's face and got up from the bench. He stood in front of Jungkook. Taehyung, I needed to go in because I'm worried if Papa will search for me. Jungkook, yes, sure. Thanks for the treatment, little Tete. Taehyung, you are welcome. Taehyung then turned and started to walk away from Jungkook, but Jungkook then pulled Taehyung's wrist. Taehyung turned to Jungkook. Jungkook smiled sweetly and approached Taehyung. Jungkook kissed Taehyung's forehead while saying, you are mine, little Tete. No one can take you away from me. Taehyung, what do you mean? Jungkook, nothing. Now go and take care of your Appa. Taehyung, okay. Jungkook, let's meet again in future, little Tete. Jungkook just looked at Taehyung, who stepped into his house. Jungkook smiled with full meaning. The kiss on Taehyung's forehead had given a sigh that no one could touch and take Taehyung away from him. Taehyung is tattooed to be his. He is Jungkook's vampire king. Your blood is mine forever, little Tete. To be continued. So everyone, how was the start of this story? Don't forget to tell me in the comment section, and there is going to be 5 episodes of this small short story. I hope you will love it. If you have any comment or suggestion or any request, tell me in the comment section. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.